Okay, guys, this is the first sort of WoW news that I will be doing. Seems like today we're getting some more information about the 8.1.5 PTR has started. Wowhead has always made some very good posts about what you can expect to find in it. Thought we would just go over it pretty. And let's see, I wasn't recording that, so let's start over, which is good. Hello everyone and welcome to the first of World of Warcraft news segment that I'm planning on start doing. Maybe every couple of days or every couple of weeks, or well, not every couple of weeks, at least once a week. Maybe every couple of days, it depends. So I thought today would be a good day to start it since patch 8.1.5 PTR has started. Wowhead has a pretty good post up, like always, about what you can expect to find in it. So I thought we'd go over that pretty quickly. The biggest thing is probably the allied races. The Zandalari Trolls and the Terran humans will be available. Like it, both of them will be able to be a druid, hunter, mage, monk, priest, rogue, shaman, or warrior. No, that's Terrans. Racials, brush it off. Increase versatility and regenerate a portion of damage taken. Child of the Sea. Hold your breath longer and swim faster. Haymaker. Pretty nice. Racial there. Haul off and punch an enemy, stunning and knocking them back. Jack of all trades. Increases skill on every trade skill. And Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. Frost in nature. Now I have heard that the Zandalari Troll racials are a bit controversial, especially the Embrace of the Loa, because it essentially lets you have up to 6 different racials, and you can change like every hour or two, and like 6 different racials that you can choose from by praying to a different Loa. They can be a druid, hunter, mage, monk, paladin, priest, rogue, shaman, or warrior. There's that Embrace of the Loa racial where you can choose 1 out of 6 every hour or two. Use that. So it's essentially you get a choice out of 6 or 7 different prayers, or I guess by choosing a different Loa. They get to regenerate and whistle a paradox to guide you. Guess that'd be like a goblin glider. And they get to live more. Now, one of the really cool things, I think, in addition to the allied races, the Arathi, Phazon, or Sun Gultry Master. Those really have been my 2 favorite battlegrounds since starting in. Okay, this looks like the old one. Yeah, that's the old stables. New stable. Go through just sawmill. Now, I have to admit that with the Arathi Phazon, don't know, it seems more like a mountain being sort of flatter, like as you. I don't know, it just don't seem like a. Seems like a completely different place with the mountains being changed. They're lower and not tall as in this original one. Or some gulch. New one. Yeah, looks. I don't know. Again, it looks like a completely different place. It looks. Those mountains remind me of the zone in Warlords of Draenor. Foreground, I think. Whenever I imagine they're trying to look more like the Barrens. Foreground. New inside the reward bay. Oh. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that I hate the new look of the battlegrounds, but I'm not very excited. Like a bit more. Looks like completely different. Oh well. So I guess we're gonna get a roller coaster at Darkmoon Fair. Children's Week will be getting Zandalari and Kotaran children. New micro holiday, Wanderers Festival. I'll share Ivy. Bet people are gonna love that one. And free T-shirt day. And Warlords of Draenor, Time Walking, Akadoon, Blood Maul. Never done any of those things. I haven't really done any dungeons since. I haven't done any dungeons hardcore since Wrath of the Lich. I need to start doing them again to help gear up a Oleth, a new Hunter main. The Profession questlines and Profession items. Let's look at the new portal rooms first. Portal room. And the giants. I was just thinking the other day that that room, especially the Alliance one, could use it. I always kind of like the cave in Orgrimmar that has the portals in them. I guess, I don't know. Yeah, that would be the equivalent of the Mage Tower that the. Alright, so let's look at the Profession questlines and Profession items. New tools of the trade questlines will provide Profession users with a special item that they can use. Summarize the item below. See the screenshot for the specific wording. Blacksmithing finally gets to repair armor. And crafting using blacksmithing, the armor weapon can have destructible property. Can transmute this sphere to another object for 1 hour. Allows the use of cauldron. I don't really know what that means. Description: softens blood from nearby corpses, healing you. Chanting: use one veiled crystal to animate an inert golem. Gain extra. Engineering: summons an Uber to assist you for seconds. Summons an. I'm looking at. Huh. Uber spam. Jewel crafting: unsocket gear. Interact with shrines in the world. Other working: summon a special mount. Interact with drums in the world, granting a. Oh, I wonder what the special mount is. Cool. But it says it's only available in comparisons. Now, tailoring: they can mend tears in the fabric of time. Cost displaced in time to be found. The Brawlers Guild returns in 8.1.5 with a murder mystery questline that you have to punch people to solve. Also revamp the tiers and add bosses. In addition, if you remember our good friend Bruce from the Brawlers Guild, you now get him as a mount. More rewards, so transmog Brawlers Guild. Bruce the Mount. That's pretty. A new PvP Brawl event. Original Blizzard post. Character model updates for those who enjoy a green cast of their skin or to get a little furry when the moon is lit. There are new model updates in the works. This Goblin and Worgen model updates. Cool. It'd be nice to see some screenshots. Yeah. So, I think from what I've seen mostly today, main focus is being put on the new allied races, and especially the Zandalar Trolls embrace the Loa racial, which again allows you to choose from 6 different racials and change that racial every hour or 2. And a lot of people are thinking that's quite a bit overpowered because it's the only race that do that, change their racials. People kind of fear that there's going to be entire raids full of Zandalar trolls, so that they have that extra little advantage to change every once in a while. Get, that slight edge. But anyways, I think that will do it for this first episode of the WoW News, brought to you by Netrix. So, I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please like and share this video. And again, I am streaming pretty much every day now on YouTube, same channel. Please subscribe and check out website netrix.co. I usually post to Twitter a few minutes before going live. There's not really a consistent schedule yet with live streaming, but trying to develop one. But anyways, again, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and check out my streams when you can. And I will see you next time. Okay, cool. So that was the first episode of WoW News, brought to you by Netflix. Recordings. 9th. So say I recorded that while I streamed, so World of Warcraft news segment that I'm planning on starting up, start doing maybe every couple of days or every couple of weeks, or well, not every couple of weeks, at least once a week, maybe every couple of days, depends. So I thought today would be a good day to start it, since patch 8.1.5 PTR has started. Wowhead has a pretty good post up, like always, about what you can expect to find in it. So I thought we'd go over that pretty quickly. The biggest thing is probably the allied races. The Zandalari Trolls and the Terran humans will be available. Like it. Both of them will be able to be a druid, hunter, mage, monk, priest, rogue, shaman, or warrior. No, that's Terrans. Racials, brush it off. Increase versatility and regenerate a portion of damage taken. Child of the sea. Hold your breath longer and swim faster. Haymaker. Pretty nice. Racial there. Haul off and punch an enemy, stunning and knocking them back. Jack of all trades. Increases skill on every trade skill. And Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. Frost in nature. Now I have heard that the Zandalari Troll racials are a bit controversial. Especially the Embrace of the Loa, because it essentially lets you have up to 6 different racials, and you can change okay. I'm still not really liking the voice quality of this setup here. It doesn't seem like I am loud enough. But that's something that we can work on as we go, especially with the videos. Now, I would like to get a new mic. This blue snowball thing, I have never really liked it. It just doesn't seem to pick up your voice right. But then it picks up like every little freaking noise elsewhere. So if I don't have this noise gate on, this noise gate filter, then it picks up everything, every little noise that comes in the house, and you can hear it so crystal clear and perfectly. But then whenever I'm sitting here talking, you know, you can either barely hear me, or I'm blaring, or, you know, I come through really unclear. So yeah, I want to get a different one. And it could be the position that I have the microphone in. It's over a little bit to the left of me, and I'm moving it around now, so you might hear it probably really loudly and very clearly. You can hear the scraping. And let's see, I tried changing the filter again. The filter where it only picks up certain, past a certain point. Well, now you can hear my clicks again. Which that may have more to do with the keyboard and mouse than you being able to hear it or not. Oh god, and of course, right before I started the stream up, these NPCs came up and attacked me like they did. And of course it takes forever to kill them. So I'm going to play with the filter again. I'm going to play with the filter just a little bit more and oh, actually the noise gate. I think I had it set at 35, -35 to open. Let's see how this does. Yeah, I don't think you can hear my clicks anymore. It's not unless I really go to town on it. Let's see. Just change the file name. Let's change it back over to the gameplay. Let's see. Just change the file name. Let's change it back over to the gameplay. And you might have just heard my cat jump on the desk. Let's see. Just change the file name. Let's change it back over to the gameplay. And you might have just heard my cat jump on the desk. Let's see. Just change the file name. Let's So you probably are hearing, or at least heard, a few echoes. I am again testing out the voice quality and voice volume, whatever you want to call it. Cool. I think it's set up right where if I just remember to speak a little bit louder and not mumble as much, maybe it'll get better. I do need to remember to change the stream title now. Drustvar storyline. Harder. Uh-oh, they almost killed Boots. I'm still not sure where I want to put this microphone. Let's see, I think we need to kill the Hexthrod Guardsman. Probably this Heartsbane system. And one of these things keeps cutting off. Yeah, it keeps cutting off my actual words. I think it's probably the noise gate. Noise gate filter. Oh wow, and of course you can hear the massive trucks going by outside.
Get back, or you'll be meeting me hammer. Get cracking. Wait, you're not one of them. Carry on. All right, you just lead the way.
You found him. We should leave quickly. The Coven has this place surrounded. Wait. What was that?
They're in here!
Can't attack
Blast them out!
Just you try. The mother guides my blade! The darkness fades.
My God.
What can this old salt do for you? Don't go dogging the watch now. Ah, cram it, you foul-tongued nag. Your mother can rot in the bowels of a sea snake.
If you're finished, I think we should be leaving here.
Aye, you be correct there. Lead the way.
I will escort Ballister back to Watchman's Rise. I will meet you there presently.
So I did just change the microphone position from being kinda off to the left to being below me. Like right in front of me, but below my line of vision. Let's see how that does. I have the playback unmuted so you'll hear some echoes. So I did just change the microphone position from being kinda off to the left to being below me. Like right in front of me, but below my line of vision. Let's see how that does. I have the playback unmuted so you'll hear some echoes. So I did just change the microphone position. So I think I really like that. You might hear my keys a little bit more, but might be worth it. So we're headed back to Watchman's Rise to turn in these quests, where we saved the blacksmith. Our fortunes are turning up. Having a blacksmith at the tower will help ensure our inquisitors stay equipped for the battle. So the Coven didn't completely clean out the armory. This is good news for us. Even the most common villager in Drustvar can hold their own in a fight. With these arms, we can turn each person we rescue into another soldier on the line. I'm still messing with the voice, with the mic settings. Should stop saying voice. So I changed the noise suppression to -20, and I wonder what that's going to do. Yeah, you can really hear the keyboard now. Which is it hit that thumping in the background. Hey, let's see how this does now. Change the noise gate a little bit more picky. Okay, I think I had it set to where it was too picky. Some terrible old ag unleashed a swarm of these horrible spiders in the mine. I was barely able to make it out alive, but they've got me surrounded. You can't leave me here. Please kill those things. While I was able to get out of the mine, some of my friends weren't so lucky. I saw those spiders wrap them up in their webs. Probably to save them for a snack. It was terrible, but all I could do was run. Will you help him? Help them. So yeah, you can still hear, and I think that probably has more to do with yeah, I'm actually listening to myself. See if we can make this increase the mic quality any. But I also really don't want y'all to just hear thump 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 thump. I think it's actually like the vibration coming through the desk, and yeah, because it's extremely annoying just for me to be here listening to it. So I don't think you all would want to listen to it. If I can't stand my own stream, then how can I expect you all to? Which I guess is why a lot of those people have those booms or booms, whatever you call them. That way the microphone isn't setting on the desk, you know, picking up all those vibrations. Let's see, so I have an old mouse pad somewhere here. Preset. Yeah, I'm still trying to find it. I'm thinking if I might set the microphone on that, it might not pick up as many of the vibrations. Yes. I wonder what in the world I did with that freaking mouse pad. I don't know. I found some kind of foam and stuff, so maybe that'll help. So I just changed it to the last setting because it seemed like the number 2 setting just killed it. Is this better? I hope so. It does seem to be better. It doesn't seem to be picking up the vibrations from the keyboard anymore. And I actually sound a little bit better, I think. Okay, so I need to find one more silver nugget and should be good to go. And my cat's about to jump up on the desk. So, tried to mute it because she's fat, and when she jumps up, you can probably definitely. But see, sometimes now. Well, crap. Okay, so I just changed the gain back to 15. Maybe that'll help with not being able to hear me as well. Or not hear me as well, but sometimes it's cutting me off, which might have to do with the noise gate and not gate. So I just changed the noise gate back to -35. And I think that will be a pretty good setting for now. Or at least I can hope so. I'm going to do a readback of this quest up here, and if it doesn't cut out about halfway through, or cut me off at the beginning, or cut me off at the end, then we should be good to go, I think. Did you have any luck with the mine? You fought some silver? Oh, you found some silver. Excellent. Though it isn't much, any quantity of the silver should help our efforts against the Coven. Help our efforts against the Coven. Okay, so I'm going to leave the settings as they are. I just listened to the readback, or my readback, and sounds pretty good. And again, if y'all have any suggestions or anything like that, please feel free to let me know in the comments, especially if you're watching the VOD, or if you're here watching me live right now. You know, feel free to type in chat.
Mind your tack. Get on then. No sense in dragging. Ain't much here, but I got a notion how to maximize its potential. Let me work this for a spell. Meanwhile, I believe I spied an old hand cannon in the repair heap over there. Fetch it for me, and we'll see what we can do. That's the one. Just toss it atop the table there. I'm thinking, if we break this silver up into shreds, I'll need to modify this here hand cannon a mite first. Ah, there we go! All that's left is to give the girl a name. How about we call her Witchrend? Get cracking!
Ah, she's a beaut. Back in the Navy, we used to stuff our muskets with scraps when we ran out of bullets. This'll do the damage you need, be sure.
Oh, and one more thing. Don't be trying to fire her too fast. You'll damage her garage if you're not careful. Good luck, and put some witches in the ground for old Angus.
How can I help?
Blunderbuss. I'd have to say I wasn't quite expecting that. Nonetheless, now that we have a weapon, we have an advantage. I think it's time we take the fight directly to the Coven. Marshal Reed informed me that several of their matrons have been spotted throughout Cortain. Let's show them what happens to the enemy of House Waycrest. I have a favor to ask of you. A personal nature. White Grove Chapel lies to the north, just past the town of Corlane. Someone important to me rests in the graveyard on its grounds. I've been able to visit his grave for some time, and I'd like to pay my respects. If you've come upon White Grove Chapel, could you lay these flowers next to his headstone? Just look for the most recent grave.
Keep your sails true.
That's kinda sad. Let's see, this wanted poster, they usually give pretty good reputation. The Waycrest Guard seeks an able-bodied soldier to eliminate a threat in Corlane. A witch by the name of Sister Lilas is wanted for the torture and killing of many of our townsfolk. Her end would prove a boon to all of Drustvar. Present her head to claim your reward.
Your bones will make a fine effigy.
Another guides my blade!
My people are threatened by a powerful foe in this area.
Fitting tribute.
Threat.
I die. The master is eternal.
The people of Drustvar are grateful for your help.
The Heart's Bane commands! The curse is lifted.
Hello? Anyone home?
Oh good, maybe you can make sense of this. I was just carving through a swath of these Coven's lackeys when I stumbled across this field. Something here has knocked these guys completely out of commission. I can't seem to find the source, but maybe you'll have better luck. I'm more used to hitting things than investigating them.
We'll put the Coven down. I'll leave you to the mystery then, while I see about cracking more Coven skulls.
Wait, how'd you get... Hey, you're not one of them, are you? You mind your business, and I'll mind mine.
You don't look like you're in league with the Coven, so what are you doing in Cortain? Not sure why and don't rightly care, but for some reason the Coven can come near my onion field. Can't come near my onion field. So long as my crop doesn't give out, I can hole up in here as long as it takes. Unfortunately, those boars got the same idea, and now they're eating up my harvest. If they keep that up, soon there'll be nothing keeping the Coven at bay. If you can do me a favor and thin them out, I'd be happy to let you take some of these onions with you. So, you're taking the fight to the Coven with the Waycrest Gorilla? Yeah. Might just be able to take advantage of their apparent onion aversion. While you're out rooting in the field, keep an eye out for any onions bulging out of the ground. Those ones should be particularly aromatic and should cause some fits in the Coven's minions if you keep on it. Try not to take too much, right? I need enough to left in the fields to keep the farm safe. Sounds good to me.
I'm out of range. It's too far away. Mainlander, eh? Even rotten crops we grow. Wait, you're not Lucy. Why have you come here? What do you need?
A terrible thing happened in this place, and it has doomed me to an eternity of walking these grounds. All I remember is that Lucille and I were to be wed, but instead I met my end. If you have an ounce of sympathy in your heart, then I beg you to help me. Find out what happened that night, so I might leave here. I know my strongest memories are tied to the ring I bore for Lucy that day. Find it among my bones, and maybe it will lead you to the answer.
May the tides favor you.
I need a target. I don't have a target. Get closer. I'm out of range.
Well met. Keep your sails true.
I'm telling you, Arthur, you should not allow this. Our daughter marrying a common merchant.
Lucy is merely following her heart, Meredith. Just as I did when I wed you.
Her heart isn't doing our house any favors.
While I am thankful for your help, I must ask that you not rummage through my daughter's undergarments.
Why would my husband put his notebook in Lucille's pack? Are you daft?
I don't believe I left them with Lucy's letters, but I suppose it's prudent to be sure.
We are looking for a book. Don't you think we would have already checked the bookcase?
I need to get closer.
Light be with you.
Are you trying to waste our time?
Oh, you found it. Thank the tides. Please inform the happy couple I will be down shortly. Oh, and do convey my apologies for the delay.
What do you need? May the tides favor you.
Here he comes.
But where is Lady Waycrest?
Please forgive my tardiness.
It's fine, Father. Where is Mother?
She will be down shortly. She asked that I begin in her stead. Shall we?
By all means. Please proceed, Father.
Very well. Friends, family, and honored guests, we gather on this fine autumn day to celebrate the joining of Lucille and Alexander. As the Lord governing Drustvar, and as Lucille's proud father, it is my honor to wed these two in the presence of the land, the sky, and the sea. Alexander, have you prepared the... Wait, what was that?
Nothing personal, kid.
Alexander! No!
An ambush! Lucy, get behind me! Guards, to arms!
What is going on here? Sir, you have helped me before and I beseech you to do so again. My guards are clearly outnumbered by these brigands. I must stay here to protect Lucille. So I will need you to assist in protecting the guests. Are you able?
My blade is ready.
Here is your money, outlaw. Take it before anyone sees you.
Always a pleasure doing business with you, lady. Seems we have a visitor.
Idiot! There can be no witnesses!
Don't worry. I'll get rid of this pest.
You had better!
I can't attack that.
Lady Waitress is a powerful enemy. You will regret seeing this.
I don't have a target.
Oh, hello there.
What have we found out? Her mother ordered the assassination? I had known that she didn't agree with Lucy marrying a merchant, but I would never suspect that she would go this far to prevent it. Well, she did. I can feel my bonds to this place slipping, and I have you to thank. I would like to ask one more favor of you, though. Please bring the ring you found to Lucille. It was meant for her to hold, not my dusty bones. And do not tell her what has transpired here. She has enough tragedy weighing on her heart. I do not wish to add to it.
Fair winds, friend. At last, I can leave the memories of this place behind. Thank you, friend.
Goodbye.
I obey.
I could feel my mind slipping. I owe you my life, Greenlander.
Is lifted.
The darkness aches.
My life for the Coven!
My creations will render this place barren. You are too late to stop us.
I don't have a target.
Drustvar stands firm.
This is the ring Alexander was to give me at our wedding. I thought it long lost. I do not know how you found this, Hunter, but words cannot say how grateful I am. Alexander was very dear to me, and this ring was a symbol of our strength. Was a symbol of the strength of our love. It is good to feel that again.
Oh, Alexander, I wish you were here.
I will always be here, dear Lucy. Always.
Aww.
A steady tiller prevails.
The Coven is vulnerable to onions? I remember my nan used to tell stories about them warding off evil, but I never thought to take it literally. Quite a discovery. I don't know what to say. Thank you that you would risk your life to bring these items to me speaks greatly of your character, Mainlander. I will make sure these keepsakes make it to the friends and families of the fallen, as well as news of their fate. On their behalf, I thank you for your compassion.
What can I do for you?
Ah, the witch is dead. Good. Here's your reward, as promised. Keep up the good work.
Be careful.
What can this old salt do for you?
Oi, Colette. I think you might have a solution to that pesky barrier keeping you out of Coeur d'Alene proper. I took the silver we had left and doctored up one of those cannonballs. The walls surrounding Coeur d'Alene are festooned with defensive cannons. Get one pointed at the gate, and you can send this beauty right into the barrier. You'll need a hefty pinch of powder to get this thing moving, though. It's a bit on the heavy side. You can likely find some in the camp outside the walls.
Get on then! Oh, and Mainlander. The Marshal asked that you see him before you head to the camp. Something about one of his former guardsmen.
We must act with haste.
It has come to my attention that you intend to assault the camp outside the walls. If this is so, I have a request. Though most of the guardsmen who fight were turned to the Coven against their will, Captain Goodspeed and his brigade of halberdiers gave themselves willingly to the Heartsbane. They are traitors and an affront to the Waycrest Guard. You will find Godspeed and his men stationed out at the camp. I would consider it a personal favor if you would cut them down to the last. I will.
Friend or foe, the only good witch is a dead witch.
Alright guys, I think I am gonna be done for a little while. I may be back a little bit later tonight. In fact, I probably will be in... let's see, I think I'm going to... Oops, not that. Go ahead and finish up the... or not finish, probably, but... do the Crippling the Horde, more of the war campaign. You know, find out what the story is. Along with that... yeah. Yep, so we will do that next time. And I will see you guys later.